These are some Dinar Guru updates, starting off with Bruce via Wiser Now. We hope that the intel that we're getting now, and we've got it from several sources. We've got it from sources from Wells Fargo, Citibank. We've got it saying we're going to start these exchanges on Tuesday, and that is what I believe. Mountain Goat says Iraq has started the process of joining the WTO 18 years ago. The process was delayed due to corruption in Iraq. Due to political and economic instability, this was stalled until 2017. Since then, the fast-tracking process is underway. Iraq has made considerable progress in this front. They must be very close to full membership. I will say I believe the WTO is also going to push that Iraq reinstate the IQD back on the Forex and relieve Iraq of all sanctions on their currency. Iraq was supposed to be already reinstated on the Forex, as Dr. Shabibi wanted to do that back in January 2013. Walking Stick via Frank26, the announcement is about timing concerning the new exchange rate. I wonder if the CBI will even make it through that time period. He's got to do his job. Article quote, a source reveals behind the scenes of the news that talked about the dismissal of the governor of the central bank. Hennig article quote, the population of Iraq for the year 2022 amounted to more than 42 million. Another quote, he pointed out that the percentage of the population under the age of 15 years amounted to 40.5%, while the percentage of those working age 15 to 64 amounted to 56.5%. The percentage of elderly 65 years and older was 3.1%. Baghdad Governorate constituted the highest percentage, as its population exceeded 9 million people at the rate of 21.3 of the total population of Iraq. Claire article quote, parliamentary expectations for the arrival of the federal budget before the start of the second legislative term. Quote, parliamentarians expected the federal budget to arrive before the start of the second legislative term which will start next Monday. Pimby says, you people were told that you cannot exchange your dinar unless you have a humanitarian project. That is false. That's another thing out there that drives me crazy. Mark Z via PDK says, I'm getting reports from folks I know, so believe it to be accurate that a lot of test transactions are occurring. Test transfers to make sure they have everything squared away. A lot of NDAs are going out along with those. More and more people are now quote-unquote falling off the grid, meaning they will not discuss anything RV related because they can't. They are being very upfront saying, hey, NDA, cannot talk about this. I'm very excited about the number of people going under NDAs. This is not rumors of NDAs, but actual NDAs regarding the testing process. Caparoni says launching a float is not a simple event. It is based on the economic growth and laws that are in place. Until Iraq creates the conditions, there will be no float. Lastly, Frank26 question, so the maximum rate will be $3.44. When should we fold them? Frank says, don't put me in that position. I can't tell you when to hold them and when to fold them.